If they wanted to, they would, is the truth. Let me tell you what I'm talking about. Ooh, that sun. Anyway, if someone wanted to do something, they would do it, especially if it's something like simple. Obviously, if they're not going through depression and they're not having a hard time in life and like those bad things that's going on isn't happening. But if they're perfectly healthy, fine, and everything else, and they're not doing certain things, prime example, if a person wanted to call you, check up on you more often, they would do it. If they wanted to respect you more, if they wanted to spend more time with you, they would do it. If they wanted to do simple things, this doesn't matter what type of relationship, and you can be in an intimate relationship, you could be in a relationship with your friends, relationship with family, doesn't matter the type of relationship. The truth is, if they wanted to, they would. And here's the thing, this really holds true when it comes to priorities. Are you a priority in their life? Do you matter to them? If you matter to me, I'm not gonna walk out a house and not tell you bye. If you matter to me, I'm not gonna call and not check on you, after I notice, man, we ain't talking in a while, let me check on my friend. If you matter to me and you share something with me that bothers you, me being the person who loves you, I'm going to honor that and say, well, I love you, so I'm gonna do what I need to do. Now, sometimes the things that you're asking, the other person may be asking, or I may be asking, or whatever, may be difficult initially for the other person, because we could be asking them something that they're not used to doing. Prime example, hey, I don't know, don't call me after 10 o'clock. That's random, but you know what I'm saying. But they so used to being up late at night, so calling people late is something that they've always done. But now I'm sharing with them that a boundary for me is that this needs to be done, so now you have to do it. Now, I'm not saying that that's just going to be so hard, you know what I'm saying, but I was just trying to give an example. But pretty much I really just wanted to get on here and say, if they wanted to, they would. The problem is most people don't do certain things for you because you're just not a priority for them. It doesn't matter how amazing, what you are in their life. You could be brother, sister, husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, best friend, whatever it is. It really just determines what priority you are in my life. If you really matter to me, I'm going to do certain things for you. If you're really a priority for me, if I really care about your feelings, I'm going to be considerate of how I make you feel, especially if you came to me and you told me that these things bother you, and I keep on doing them over and over and over again. Not even that, I keep on doing it over and over again and not even trying to get better. Some people, you're just not a priority for them. And also, it could be that it's also the fact that not just that you're not a priority for them, but they don't even want to learn how to get better. I don't want to learn how to get better. I don't want to learn how to do this better. I don't want to learn how to talk to you better. I don't want to learn how to treat you better. I don't want to learn how to grow and mature in that area. I don't want to, so I'm not going to. And they may not necessarily say that to you, but you could see based on how they continue to show up in the relationship, are they getting better? And this is all about accountability, because am I providing them a space to be able to do that as well? You can't be asking somebody for something and then I'm not providing the space that they need to be able to do that. So I can't be asking you to be more respectful to me, but I disrespect you in certain areas. But I want you to respect me, and my focus is only on you. I can't ask you to treat me a certain way or do certain things for me that I'm unwilling to do for you. Like, that's just ludicrous. It makes absolutely no sense for you to expect somebody to do something that you won't do for them. But anyways, like I said, back to the beginning, if they wanted to, they would. Because people are adults in these streets, and people know what their priority is. Because if their job called them today and they needed the extra money, they gonna make sure they answer the phone for their job. But if you called, they ain't answering the phone. Why? Because you're not a priority for them. If they had an opportunity that came up last minute to be like, hey, I got an opportunity for you to make money, but you got to do it right now. Guess what? If they really wanted it, they'll go and make that money. But if I call and say, hey, I want to spend time with you right now, not me, but you know what I'm saying, I'll just say me. I'll call and say, hey, I want to spend time with you, whatever it is, friend, brother, whatever it is, you got some time right now. They could be doing nothing at all. No, I don't feel like it. Why? Because the money is more of a priority than them hanging out with me. So if they wanted to, they would. Matters. So pay attention to the people who make you a priority in their life, because right now, with so many dark times and so many things that's happening in the world, you don't really want to be around people who just don't care about you and don't care about your feelings and don't care about how they make you feel and just inconsiderate. We don't got time for our nervous system to keep being pushed here and pushed there and all over the place, because at the end of the day, when you have a bad nervous system, you can gain all kinds of sicknesses, and we ain't got time to somebody making us sick because they're making us feel like we don't matter. All right, so take that tip for today. If they want to, they would. Are you a priority in their life? Check and see. If not, hey, do what you got to do.